Now, I know a lot of people have been talking about this, especially last week. And the reason why I didn't want to talk about it again is because of the information that's being passed around about it. People really only made this about anime, which is not the case. I've been seeing a lot of videos saying Texas bans anime, and so on and so forth. But that is not the case. This is not what this bill is about. Because it could be in the crosshairs, yes. But let's explain where all this started. Okay, for some years now, in schools, there has been very inappropriate books that have been passed around in the schools, elementary schools, and even middle schools. And at some of these PTA meetings, these board meetings, you'll have parents, pastors, and other concerned civilians going around, also recording, reading these books out loud, and showing pictures of these books. Remember, these books are allowed to be played and read in our schools for minors. But for some reason, when you read these books out loud to the faculty, to the board members, or so on and so forth, it's very inappropriate. It is not allowed. So it makes you wonder what's going on. How come you are allowed your children to listen to this, but you yourself don't want to listen to this? What is the point behind that? Showing that, yeah, that's what's going on within the schools, allowing this very inappropriate content within the schools into our children. So for years, they've been fighting this, especially Texas. So they finally passed a bill to protect minors and other exploitation content, especially with the rise of AI. So any images or videos of showing minors in a very bad way, it will be illegal, a federal offense. So that's what's happening right now. It got passed into the House. Now it got its on one more stop. Now, that's why I was upset because I keep seeing so many videos about it just being about anime. Because the way Japan does its thing. And despite how much I love anime, in the years I've been talking about it, you and I both know that they're okay with being drawing certain things that are not very well. So if they get caught in the crosshairs, so be it. But the question is, how will it ban it? Will it ban it off the streaming sites? Will it ban it off pirate sites? Will it ban it off TV? They don't show it on TV. Most anime that airs on TV most of the times is just shown in anime. That's more mainstream as they can get. So there's nothing to worry about there. The only concerns you could have is they attack a pirate site or a streaming service. But let's face it, the only site that really streams anime is Crunchyroll. You may have your Netflix and Hulu and even Amazon, but I don't think even Amazon is really taking that kind of inappropriate content, nor even is Netflix in a way, despite them having Big Mouth and Cuties on it. I highly doubt that Netflix will have stuff like that. So the only way for you to actually watch this kind of stuff is through Crunchyroll or a pirate site, you know. And Crunchyroll itself has been cracking down on things as well, considering itself doing some things that I don't care about Crunchyroll. You already know my opinion upon Crunchyroll, by the way. But yes, the bill itself, like I said, is just made to attack anything that looks like minor like within any form of content. So people are thinking, oh, it's going to attack all of anime. So first of all, not all of anime is not like that. Okay, Spy Family is not like that. It's not. Pokemon isn't like that. Not every anime is like that. The fact that it's ironic because when you go on X, you see a lot of people getting mad at anti-anime fans, saying that all anime is PDF like and stuff like that, and it will boil some people up. But then when they bring this situation up when it comes to the bill, they think all anime could be banned in Texas. But wait, I thought you were trying to prove that not all anime was like this. So if that's the case, then why are you complaining in the first place? Like, come on, man, make up your mind. And first of all, not all anime is like that. Very, very few anime are like that, especially in today's age. Even the current anime out right now. What current anime out right now will you say could really be affected about that season that's out for spring of 2025. Any anime you can think of. So far, I can't think of anything. So far, everything's just been pretty good, decent, nice, and then amazing. Some have been boring and disappointing, but nothing that has shown any inappropriate ways of a minor so far that I have seen. So there's that. In fact, I don't think there's no ecchi anime out this season. Now think about it, there's none at whatsoever. Probably, well, I guess beginning of Summer Pockets, I guess. But that's it. I can't think of any others besides Summer Pockets, I guess. There should be out there, I'm probably not watching it, who knows. But all I'm saying is that people overreacting with this bill. You know, they're only thinking that this bill, it was targeting anime. It was never targeting anime. This bill was targeting the things that was going on within the schools and slowly within our country that was slowly being seeping in by a certain party. So now they're trying to get rid of it. That's the real reason behind this bill. Now, if anime were to get in the crosshairs, there's only certain limits that it can go. Things are very black and white when it comes to these kind of bills. Sometimes they don't attack like direct things before the attack. Sometimes it just sprays like a Tommy gun. But yes, that's what I wanted to talk about in this video. What's about this bill? You know, I've seen a lot of people just talking about it like, oh, it's just about anime. It's just about anime. No, it's not just about anime. It's about what's been going on within our country, in our schools for many years, and they're finally trying to put a stop to it. So, do I care if this bill pass? In a way, yes. It will stop certain things from happening. Will it attack anime? Tell you the truth, I don't think so. A lot of people are just over exaggerating to get clout, to get those views and clicks and stuff. So, good job, you got that. Me, however, it's whatever, man. It's whatever. So, anyways, that's what I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Of course, hit that bell icon. This is the Macro on Anime. Signing out.